obviously cutting first crop hay here. This is, you can see there are dandelions in there, and mostly just this weird kind of junky stemmy grass, but there's some clover and alfalfa in there too. Just over here, it's alfalfa. But got 4 rows done. I believe today the goal is to finish this field here, skip this alfalfa field that's right next to it, because this alfalfa field's been, can't remember if this is maybe the 4th or 5th season of this alfalfa, and then there are 2 more fields further over there before you hit the cow pasture that we also want to get done today, I believe. So yeah, first crop hay is underway. Dad was talking about maybe baling this up tomorrow or letting it sit another day or so, depending on how dry it is. Might rake it up, might not, we'll see. This field is pretty thin though. It's just kind of this thin, really stemmy grass, so this might end up, a lot of this might end up going to the heifers, but there are bunches of alfalfa here too, and clover. Looks like he's got a plug, which has been happening too. He just has to back up, pick it up, it kind of runs through, and then go again. Grass and alfalfa is a little bit thicker down at this end, but not a whole lot. You can see it's the grass starting to head out. The alfalfa's still growing, but I made a video back in March, I believe. I was out here with my drag and my Farmall 300, dragging out all the manure clods from these 4 groups of fields, just going back and forth, because over the winter we take our manure from the barn and spread it over these fields, but they're just these big clods, so we come out here with the drag and smooth them out so that they don't get caught up in the hay sickle when it comes around time to mowing them. Because it's leaving back a row of grass here, so we'll see if he stops in a second, unplugs it. I signaled him that it was plugging up, so he picked it up and unplugged it. It also looks like he might have a damaged knife or something that's leaving some behind, so you might want to check that out too. as soon as I mentioned the damaged knife, he picked up the haybine, unplugged it, and then the row that was being left is gone. So we have just gotten rain for the past 2 days straight about, so everything's pretty wet, which I'm thankful for because it was getting very dry, but of course the plant is a little wet, so going through the haybine it's plugging up. Plus this grass, just this type of it, is pretty hard to cut. If it were a disc bine, I'm sure it would go through easier, but with a haybine, sickle, and then the reel, it's a little tough to bring it through and cut efficiently. Down the middle there, got wider, kind of went into a wedge. Now we're continuing back up because the field gets a little bit wider right in the middle. And now we're back down to a single width to continue back up to the end of the field. when we're all done with the main part of the field, we have to come around and cut the field in a counterclockwise direction like we're doing right now. Because you can see the wheel tracks of the tractor from the first time around when we were cutting this row. So we need to come in a counterclockwise direction, around the field. and cut right where the tractor was driving before. Get a better look at the parts while they're not moving. An auger, rolls for crimping it. Got sickle with guards down there. And the reel. And then it comes around the back. You got a little bit of a flap under there that further down it goes, the wider the row, further you pick it up, it narrows the row. But he's going off to cut one more field today. I have to go unload some bale wrap, 30-inch bale wrap, plastic rolls that they picked up yesterday, I believe, from the ag store into the new shed. And I believe that's gonna be about it for this video. I'll be back with a video on baling, possibly raking, and then wrapping this hay and the hay he's going to go do probably in the next couple days. But yeah, that's gonna be about it for this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, that's about it. A little bit out of breath from chasing the hay bine around in the tractor. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.